Good morning, Farmington. This week on Tiger News, we have a monkey taking a selfie.
We're going to be talking about the new iPhones.
I have sports.
And I have weather.
See you soon.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Tiger News.
So how's everybody's first week been?
Pretty good actually.
Pretty good?
Really good. It feels great to be a senior finally.
Senior.
I mean, I'm just a sophomore, and Katie's a sophomore too, right?
Yeah. Okay, well I'm sure all of you remember your first day of high school. Helping make that day memorable, Farmington High School has a wonderful link crew to make that possible. Let's check it out.
Special thank you to Mr. Toutge for that awesome feature. I still remember my first day of link crew and Grove tore the $1 bill and the whole gym freaked out.
I know, it's like I don't understand why he'd do that.
Neither do I. But now we're going to throw over to Julia with weather. Julia?
Yeah, I mean, weather's looking good, but I do remember Mr. Grove tearing that dollar bill, and I just had no idea why. But I also remember that balloon popping thing where we hugged, but I didn't do it. But for the weather today, it's looking pretty good with a high of 86 and a low of 65 with light rain in the morning, possibly overnight, kind of some clouds. For Saturday, high of 85, low 69, light rain in the morning and in the evening, possibly. It's getting up in the 90s in these past 2 days. And now, on Sunday, it's spiking all the way down to 69 for a high and a low of 53 for, calmer, chillier fall weather with rain in the morning, of course. And so, yeah, I mean, today's a good day to go out and watch the Tigers play at Tiger Stadium at 7. Back to you guys at the desk.
Well, I'm definitely going to the game. Looks like great weather for it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Well, speaking of sports, let's meet our sports anchor, Shayna.
Thanks, Katie. Starting off sports today, we have two Farmington alumni, a longtime coaches that have recently been introduced into the Farmington Hall of Fame. Here's Julia with more.
At Farmington High School, we have a long list of student athletes and coaches. This list goes all the way back to 1915, and now we have 3 more additions to this long list. First, Trey Davis. He had to say this about being honored into the Hall of Fame.
Well, it was a huge honor, a little bit unexpected, but it was a huge honor and very grateful to be selected. And, high school athletics was a huge part of my life, and an amazing experience, having amazing coaches, teammates, and, to be able to be honored into the Hall of Fame at Farmington is very special, and it's a very special time of my life, and just extremely honored to be part of the Hall of Fame now.
The next inductee was Mrs. Lippold. She held a 4K record for 16 years that has now just been beaten by Lauren Peterson. She had to say this about being honored.
It was a pretty big honor to hear about being nominated and then inducted into the Hall of Fame. My high school coaches, I give a lot of thanks to them. They're the ones that really set the tone for my running career, and that's been pretty awesome. It's really neat to be able to be back here in Farmington and coaching and watching the athletes here, learn to love and enjoy the sport as much as I have over the years.
And our final inductee is Mr. Freitling, a current chemistry teacher at Farmington High School, and was recently the Farmington football coach for 15 years after he had retired. He had to say this about being inducted.
Well, it's a great honor to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of great coaches, a lot of great athletes that have been part of Farmington athletics for many, many years that are in the Hall, and so it's a great honor for me. Of course, as a coach, that's not really an independent project, because it took a lot of support by our administrators and parents to allow this to happen, as well as a great group of assistant coaches that I've had over the years, and of course the hundreds of athletes that have played for me have made it a great adventure for me, and have brought a lot of success to our school.
I'm Julia Warner, reporting for Tiger News.
Thanks, Julia. Along the lines of sports, with the summer season coming to an end, fall sports are now starting. Fall sports that we will be covering this year include boys and girls cross country, football, boys and girls soccer, girls swim and dive, girls tennis, volleyball, cheerleading, dance team, marching band, and adapted athletics. Tonight, our very own Farmington varsity football team plays against Lakeville North. The theme for tonight's game is USA. The Tigers are looking for their second win of the season. Kickoff will be at 7 p.m. at Tiger Stadium. Come and support our Tiger football team, cheerleaders, dance team, and marching band. Hope to see you there.
Thanks, Shayna, for that pretty interesting story.
Yeah, good luck to all the sports.
Oh, speaking of interesting stories, didn't you say you had a story about a selfie taken by a monkey?
I do. Let's get right into that. PETA and photographer David Slater have reached a settlement in a dispute over who owns the rights to a selfie of a monkey. The photograph was taken in 2011 by a monkey named Narto. The monkey took the camera while Slater was on assignment in Indonesia. Under the settlement, Slater will donate 25% of all profits made by the picture to charities in Indonesia that protect monkeys. I mean, that's just bananas, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're more bananas, though.
Oh, a little bit.
Well, speaking of selfies, there have been recent announcements regarding the new iPhone X and iPhone 8. The iPhone X will have a new option called Emoji, which allows you to bring your emojis to life using your own facial expressions to give the emojis new looks. It will have a sharper display, facial recognition, wireless charging, and a new camera. It will be available for pre-order starting October 27th and released on November 3rd. The iPhone 8 will also be wireless and have better software. It's already available for pre-order and will officially come out the 22nd of September.
I mean, I'd love to get one, but I just can't afford it.
I mean, what if you sell a kidney?
Oh, I'll think about it. Hey seniors, after the show there will be a link posted in the Senior Schoology page to vote in for your nominations for Homecoming Court. Tune in next week to find out who will be on your Homecoming Court.
Before we leave you today, we have some fun footage of Farmington's annual activity fair. I'm Katie.
I'm Carl.
I'm Shayna.
And I'm Julia.
Have a great Tiger Day.